Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm starting a new series called Vibe With Me, and I'm sharing my monthly playlist with you guys. For those that don't know me, my name is Aid. I'm a music festival content creator. I have a blog and a YouTube channel all about going to music festivals. And while we are self-quarantining and social distancing and whatnot, I thought to come up with a new series for you guys to share some music with you guys. I used to do a flow with me video. I think I only tried it once actually. And I used to do like a monthly blog post of like my top picks. But for now, what I've been doing is I have Spotify and I have SoundCloud. So on my Spotify, I have a current vibes playlist where I put all my new music finds, my discoveries, and any old time favorites all into one playlist. And I put it in order of a vibe. So we usually start out really slow with like some more vocalists, pop, that kind of music. And then we gradually build the energy up. And so you guys have really been liking that playlist. I start it fresh every month. So I thought I would pick out some of my favorites from this past month and also add a little twist to it. I'm not just going to be talking about the songs, but I'm going to do a little segment of shuffling to that song or flowing with that with my whip. I am trying to get better at shuffling and whipping during this time because I have more time to, so I think it'd be really fun little challenge to kind of intertwine both of these ideas of sharing my music with you guys, but then also getting to show you guys some shuffling and some whipping because you guys have been asking for some videos on that as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk about some of those songs and I'll show you guys some of my practice footage to those songs. And I'm also gonna share some SoundCloud mixes with you guys. So I'm gonna link Spotify, SoundCloud, all that jazz. I will link everything down below for you guys. If you are new here, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button to vibe with me and join the little vibe tribe. I love you guys. I'm also selling stickers for $10, Vibe with 8 stickers that you can get. I will put the link down below for you guys. You can rep being a Vibe Tribe member. Thank you guys so much for the support. And you can find me on social media at Vibe with Aid. And hello, I started a TikTok. I did it. You can go follow it. It's at Vibe with Aid. I started a TikTok. We've been having some fun over there. But yeah, go follow me over on TikTok. We're having some fun and I will have more fun videos coming on there. But without further ado, let's get into the video. The first segment we're gonna do are those songs that I just wanted to shuffle my little heart out to. So the first one, this actually came out this past Friday and it was Senseless by 7 Lions and Tyler Graves. 7 Lions just came out with an EP and I was shook by this song because it is not your typical 7 Lions song. You know, 7 Lions has his melodic dubstep. He has the, you know, euphoric buildups into an amazing melodic drop and everything. He has more of his intense songs that are more on the dubstep side of things, psytrance, hardstyle, all of that. And this song is just so vibey and I'm like, I need to shuffle to this. One touch, losing my senses until I'm senseless. How much can you give me? 'Cause I'm empty in love. Such a good little shuffle, such a good little vibe. The lyrics, you know, it just seems so innocent and playful and I don't know, it really spoke to me and I really do love that song. It's been on repeat since it came out on Friday. The next one is called I'll Be and it's by Martin, Iken, and Malika. So I actually found this song from Noizu, who is a house producer. He has his own Spotify playlist and I was looking through and listening through that playlist and I found this song. And it's just so good. I was doing cardio running to that playlist and this song dropped and I was like, we like this. This is a vibe. This is a vibe for sure. Song I had that was a favorite of mine this month was called The Rope, which is by Lane 8. That came out on his album Brightest Lights. However, Lay Youth did a remix to it and I love Lay Youth. If you like Lane 8, you will definitely love Lay Youth. He is on This Never Happened, which is Lane 8's label. I'll show you some little shuffles from that one. crossed, I have now become slightly obsessed, or actually obsessed, with Purple Disco Machine. Even though I didn't get to see him live at Crossed, I've been listening to his stuff. I've been listening to some of his sets on SoundCloud, and the disco house vibe I am here for, you guys. So I heard this remix in one of his sets on SoundCloud. It is called Play, which is with Jax Jones and Years and Years. I have such a soft spot for Years and Years because his voice, the lead singer's voice, is just so good, and I just love his voice. So to hear this song get remixed by Purple Disco Machine, it's just so groovy. I feel like I'm at the disco. We did some little shuffles to it and can confirm it's a vibe. I highly recommend you guys check out Purple Disco Machine. He also has a remix of Don't Start Now, the Dua Lipa song, that is also fire. We have the whip. So what did I want to flow to this month? I reconnected with my whip finally, you guys. A lot of you guys have been asking me for an update on my whip, and after Imagine, which was in September of last year, I did not touch my whip. I don't know what it was. I just could not touch it. I just was not inspired. I didn't take it with me to lights all night. I don't know, it was so weird. And so I actually reconnected it to it last weekend when the Beyond Wonderland live stream was happening. I just picked it up again, started messing around with it. And I'm gonna be honest, in these whip videos, it's gonna be pretty much some of the similar moves. I might practice some stuff, I might try out new stuff, so it's not gonna be perfect. That's why we practice. So if you guys are gonna be really hypercritical about it, it's okay, because it's not perfect. I don't want to put out perfect things all the time, because then I will never put anything out. So these are just going to be clips from my practice sessions with some of these songs, and just giving you guys a heads up that I'm still a beginner. I feel like I still have a lot to learn, and I need to get out of my comfort zone of doing the same 3 moves that I usually do. So this is me acknowledging that, taking responsibility for that, so that I can, you know, keep on progressing, and hopefully we'll keep on learning. Oh, also for those that are going to ask, my whip is the Space Whip Remix by GloFX. You can use Buy with A to get 10% off. I had the other whip before that, but I don't even think they sell the just like a general Space Whip anymore. I think these are the new ones that they'll always have. So yeah, that is the one that I use, and I absolutely love it. The color settings, the vibrant colors, everything is so, so good. Nonetheless, number 1, I had to talk about Something Comforting by Porter Robinson that came out. We love new Porter music coming out during this dark, dark time. It's so wonderful. I love Porter. He's my number 1. For those that don't know, will always be my number 1. And this song is just so good. It's just, I like this song better than Get Your Wish that he came out with. So I definitely have loved this song, and it's just so, it just is like a good blend of like new Porter coming into 2020, but then has like the world's feel to it. It's just so good. And he came out with a music video that was really good, and had some like symbolic references to other stuff that he had in his visuals at his show. So it was definitely interesting to see that. We love that. So let's cut to some of my whip practice to Something Comforting by Porter Robinson. The next one, when I heard the song, I was like, oh, I definitely have to whip with my whip to this, because it's called Every Color by Louis a Child, and the vocals on it is Foster the People, which I was so surprised by. I loved Foster the People back in like high school. This song is just so feel good. Louis a Child stuff lately has just been putting me in my happy vibe feels, and I love it. And it just, like, the word every color and like the artwork and stuff just makes me want to grab my little rainbow whip and go to town, you know what I mean? I can see I put Good Together by xoxo and Ash. I love xoxo so much. He came out with an album called Magical Thinking. I highly recommend you check him out. He is one of my all-time favorites, probably. His music is just so easygoing and like really nice to listen to. He's really talented to see live, so if you ever get a chance to see him, I definitely recommend it. I hope he's going on tour after all of this is done and that he's coming through Austin, because I'd love that. He also has another song on that album called Older with Daya that was like in my breakup playlist that I listened to so much because it's so good. So let's do a little whip to Good Together. Is Ain't Deep Enough by Autograph featuring Jared Lee. This song came out a while ago, but my March my whole concept of my current vibes playlist is to just be a little bit of everything. New releases, but any old songs that I get obsessed with again, or I discover new songs. And so Ain't Deep Enough was on repeat a lot this month. I don't know why, it just feels really good, and it just has the piano and the house to it. So yeah, we're gonna whip a little and see if we can whip and shuffle to this song. Last but not least, there were some solid mixes that came out this month that I wanted to talk about. I personally like listening to mixes when I'm working out, or if I have a long work day and I just need to like focus in on something, I'll listen to a mix. So we had three awesome mixes come out this month, and that was Lane 8's Spring Mixtape. So good. And Lane 8 did a live stream last week that was amazing, and I just love Lane 8 so much. His mixtapes are always really good. I think my all-time favorite is his summer mixtape from last year. He has a whole playlist of them, so if you need something to listen to at work, they're usually 2 to 5 hours long. It'll help you get through work for sure. And then the next one, Zed's Dead came out with a Catching Z's mix. They haven't come out with one in years, I think, and so everyone freaked out. And it is really very soothing and comforting to listen to as you're like getting ready for bed, doing your nighttime routine, whatever it may be. So I highly recommend checking out that mix. It's so good. I might listen to it before I go to bed tonight. And then the last one, it's been 2 years, but Odessa finally released a no sleep mix. My heart. Oh, I listened to it when it first came out, and then I listened to it that night, and I listened to it this past weekend. It's so good, and it has so many like artists that I love in the mix too. And the opening was Harrison's mom on like a voicemail or something, and I had automatic chills. It was just so good, and I highly recommend you check that out as well, and you will not be disappointed. Even if you don't like Odessa, it's like a mix of like everything. I don't even think they played any music that was theirs unless it's unreleased, which is also a possibility too. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know how you guys like this format of doing like a vibe with me monthly playlist video of showing you guys some whipping shuffle videos. Let me know how you guys like that. Hit that subscribe button to join the Vibe Tribe and vibe with me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.